Hello there, Teeny Boy here, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Now in only true tradition, we're going to be dropping this here, and we're going to get up to the Galaxy map, because we are going to be taking the fight to both Kai Lang, the douchebag, and the elusive man-child. Because, quite frankly, the only way to beat the Reapers right now is to take on Cerberus, because they have taken the catalyst, or at least the information on the catalyst. The final piece of the puzzle that we need to defeat the Reapers, to complete the Crucible. Look at them. The Reapers are just about everywhere. Oh, look at them. They're all over the place, and soon enough they bloody well won't be. Assault the elusive man's bit. Wait, hang on. We've got to go to the Citadel and do a thing. Hang on. We'll go here first. Oh, wait for Cortez. We can do another thing here. What's going on here? Hello, Cortez. I didn't realize this was a thing that we were doing. What's up?
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
So where are we going?
How are you doing?
Activating external cameras.
Okay.
I didn't know this shuttle had virtual windows.
Bet there's more you don't know about this bird.
Probably.
What's that supposed to mean?
Before Mass Effect fields, there was no such thing as inertial dampeners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, feel this.
I don't want to feel your inertial dampener.
That, my
There we go.
friend, is unadulterated momentum. Want to really feel it?
You do it, mate. Just don't crash.
Show me.
Don't get us killed.
You see? Doesn't take much to pull a few G's. Back in the day, pilots would wear G-suits. It squeezes your body so that the blood stays in your head in tight maneuvers.
Yeah.
I wear a G-suit when flying my Trident. In a fighter, it's common to transfer power from the inertial dampeners to other systems.
Yeah.
You miss flying fighters? Can't imagine you're too thrilled to be flying a shuttle.
Hell no. I'm not just any shuttle pilot. I'm your shuttle pilot. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Glad to hear it,
On the
Chief.
ground, weapon in hand, you're invincible. But when we're approaching an LZ, you're just another soldier. Vulnerable. Nothing you can do if we're shot down. Getting you to the ground alive is a responsibility I wouldn't trust to anyone else.
You know what? I agree, Cortez. And, by the way, I am not invincible.
I'm fortunate to have you, Steve.
Anytime, Shepard.
Awesome. Right then, that sorts that out. Let's go to the apartment and speak to Miranda. We can go to the bar and speak to Ashley. Okay, I didn't expect any of this to happen, but hang about. Oh. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, but he was trying to do it to a banshee.
Claws on banshee bad. Stay back. Use fire.
Yeah.
I swear, I would have called for early extraction if I hadn't requisitioned a single-use armor-piercing mod.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the apartment unless we've got any more dialogue. Well, what's going on here?
God damn it. Would you leave me alone?
What? Am I distracting you?
Sounds like it.
You are distracting me.
So you admit it?
What can I say? Sure, I admit I find a Krogan scent alluring and your brow plate is terribly handsome. Buy you a drink?
Right.
Alright.
Smart ass.
Okay. Oh, that's the end of that. I've got no comment to make. Let's go. I can't exactly move the camera up here. Wait for Ashley, what's going on? Yeah, I know where this place is now. So, what is this occasion?
Looking for a Lieutenant Williams. Thanks.
Alright.
There you are. Ready to see who's the real Spectre and who's the pretender?
I already have.
Whatever you say, Williams. Line them up.
Let me just...
That's what I like
There we
to
go.
hear.
Let's go. Do you want it?
Rules are simple. I take a shot, you take a shot. Hesitate, game over.
There we go. Turn the bloody volume up.
Too long?
Alright.
Uh-huh.
Thought because my
Glamorous
headset was at
ladies
maximum
see
volume.
Spectre agent first.
Alright.
Sorry as pretender next.
Let's go. Just one.
I'll try and go easy on you so you don't break a nail, princess.
Alright, go on then.
You did not just say that.
I did.
I
It's
sure
it's
did.
it's on camera and everything. Why did I point to this?
Enjoy this.
Alright, let's go. Alright, We'll go for 3, and then that's it.
I've seen how you deal with a few drinks, Williams. Very messy.
Yeah, no, we'll let her have that one. Go on.
Ancient history. You know, I expected better from you.
Yeah, tell you what, we'll go one more, and then we'll let her have the next one.
I'm saving my best moves for later.
All right.
Best moves. At least if you're drunk, you have an excuse for how you dance.
Oh, that was too much.
Boom.
I'm sorry, I can't have that, Ashley.
Keep it coming, Lieutenant. I can do this all night.
All right, I'm sorry.
You may have to.
You just thanks. Thanks. Yeah, do you know what? I appreciate the night out at the bar every now and then, Ashley.
This was a good idea.
Yeah, it was. You ready for round 2?
Most certainly. You know, if you hadn't have mentioned the dancing, I would have just let you win.
Hey,
Hi.
friend doesn't like alliance types.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Buddy, we're right in the middle of something.
I don't like alliance types either.
Shit, what's the line? What's the line?
Rain check?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. That works. And we're not drunk either. Did I get renegade points? If I go into here, I did not get renegade points. What is even the point in a renegade check if it doesn't even get you renegade points? It doesn't even represent you being a renegade. It's literally just a quick time event. It's just a normal quick time event, but they wanted to stick to familiarity of the Paragon renegade buttons, I suppose. Oh, damn it. Alright, what have we got now? Let's find the apartments and go speak to... Wait. Enough fire and electricity, sure. Don't I know it.
Guys running around with whips. Those ex-Cerberus guys, I know. It's 2026. Who uses a whip?
I'm not going to answer that. Anyway. Right, look, whoa. Okay, I was not the rover. Right, let's go.
Thanks so much for doing this now.
Oh, what's going on here?
No problem. You're out there risking your life on the front lines. Least I can do is expedite your procurement request. So, let's see. Here we go. Rizzy Susan, N7 Biotic Specialist. Graduate of Specialized Fury Training in Rio de Janeiro.
Yes, that's me. I've been waiting for some upgrades. This could really be a lifesaver.
Alright.
That's what Alliance procurement is here for.
Oh, is that the end of that? Okay, alright. Good to know. I need to way down from here. Ah, yes. Good old Mass Effect 1 jingle. The Citadel jingle. Let's go. Alright, off we go. Let's go speak to Miranda.
You have received a new message.
Oh, have I now? Okay, here's me thinking I'm about to do a bloody cut, and then you just chuck that one at me. All right, I see how it is. It's not in there. Where is this goddamn thing? I always lose where it is. Wait, it's in here. I remember it because it's a pool table. Oh, it's not even a pool table, is it? It's a poker table. It's 'cause it's green. That's just what that means. Right, private terminal. Let's see what we got. Email. Biotable Goodwill Games. From Steve Cortez. Shepard. The Seattle Sorcerers are taking on the Usara Maestros in a Biotable game. Should be epic. You recently acquired an apartment with a sweet vid screen. Coincidence? James and I don't think so. You provide the couch, and we'll provide the refreshments. Just let us know. So we can speak to these guys and let them in, can we? Oh my god, we can do it again. Right, fine. It'll be a longer one. Speak to Samara. Samara wants to speak to us, okay. Then we've got Miranda, Liara, and then Steve
I came
and...
as quickly as I could. What's wrong?
I didn't mean to worry you. When I saw you were on the Citadel, I wanted to see you again.
We've said our farewells, Shepard.
That's not farewell.
Are we going to stand on formalities? These big picture windows remind me of our talks in the Normandy's observation lounge.
You remember those?
View doesn't have quite the same effect as a galaxy of stars, but I can see where it might make one sentimental.
It might make one.
I also enjoyed our talks, Shepard. Very much.
Thank you. Alright, let's have another one.
Hey, look what I found. An old issue of Justicar Heroes, May 2140.
Where's he pulled that from then?
It says that you personally lifted 50 refugees across a raging floodplain on Nevos after smugglers blew up a dam.
That news source has been known to exaggerate.
What was it,
So
45?
you didn't almost drown while saving a child who had been torn from her mother's grasp.
The smugglers were not so lucky that I survived.
Are there more stories like this?
Perhaps. You might be amused by the June 2085 issue, Justicar Samara. Cold-blooded justice runs hot.
I very well might be
It's
amused.
also difficult for me to find stories of your exploits.
Probably not. But was that really the point of this conversation?
I think that you are remarkable, Shepard.
Thank you, Samara.
When the vids sing your praises and call you a hero, does it make you blush? Do you agree? What do you feel?
It doesn't matter. Why is it? See, this is why I don't like the whole, like, the bottom line is the renegade option, because it doesn't. It's like, well, I mean, it's nice that people know about it, but whether or not they know about it doesn't change whether or not you do it.
It's humbling. But honestly, if people feel that I'm making a difference, that bolsters me, my team, and our efforts. What now?
I am content as we are, Shepard. Let us sit a while longer, even if there is nothing to say.
Can always source the drinks. Anyway, let's. Right, that was nice, wasn't it? Who needs a farewell when you've got tea and Samara? Let's go. What we got? Invite up Miranda. What say you about recent events?
Miranda, good to see you. How do you like the place?
Not a part of town I'd normally associate you with, Shepard. I like it.
Thank you. What was that? What was that smile?
While you're back there, would you?
Why not?
I've got just the thing. So what brings you back?
I was hearing some confusing reports. Sounded like you had lost your mind.
No,
What
no.
reports were these?
My communications were hacked, among other things. I'm sure the news had a field day.
It did. So, a clone?
Yeah.
Yes. Hard to imagine.
I'm not sure the galaxy could survive two Shepards. Think of the property damage.
Oh my goodness, it'll be worse than. Never mind.
Oh, they shut down my favorite sushi place.
Oh yeah, it sucks that that happened. Yeah, I don't.
Shame.
Hope they catch whoever did it.
Didn't.
No. What? What do you
I
mean?
did. Fell right through the fish tank.
How did you manage that?
S-
It exploded.
Beneath me.
Hey, it was the clone's plan, not mine.
Blowing up a fish tank shouldn't be part of anyone's plan. Although executing marine life seems to be some sort of hobby with you. No wonder your clone couldn't resist.
I don't know what you
Instead of
mean.
Taking over my whole life. We stopped it.
Good thing, but why did it want your life? Why would anyone? All that running, jumping, gunfire. It's crazy.
It is a little bit, but you also comes with the perks, Miranda. You know, you've got Garrus, Tali, Liara, Miranda, Samara, Cortez, James, Jacob, Legion, Thane, Morden, Ashley, Caden. Am I missing anyone? Probably. Grunt and Rex as well. Yep, you got Javik. I probably missed someone there. Yeah, you know, it's not all bad.
I try not to think about it.
Probably for the best.
Trust me. I know all this isn't normal.
Speaking of trust, with all this clone business, how do I know you're the real Shepard?
I guess you'll just have to trust.
You just do.
Do I? That's the trouble with clones. You can never be sure.
You can.
Come on. You rebuilt me from almost nothing. Don't you recognize your own handiwork?
It's not as if I carved my initials in the corner.
Well, clone or not, I'm the only Shepherd left.
That's not a Paragon line for you.
I guess I'm stuck with you.
I do have a crazy life, don't I?
That you do, my friend. That you do.
Drink to that. What's going on now? What is this angle? Oh, there we go. Right. First person Mass Effect. Who needs mobs? Anyway, right. Let's see. I wonder what a first person Mass Effect game would look like. As in, like, it's not a first person. It's not like an RPG. It's not just Mass Effect but first person. But maybe like some kind of spin-off game where you play as a soldier, but it's first person. What would that look like? That could be interesting. Anyway, invite up. Liara, Ms. Shadowbroker. Excuse me. How you doing? Got nothing to get me through this conversation. I've got nothing to play off the silences.
Greetings, Commander.
Shepard,
You alright, Liara?
Didn't know you could play.
Yeah, don't stop.
actually, this is the only song I know.
Why's that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
Only so many times, Liara.
You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
I can't. No, you're right. So I'm not a musician. All right. So, yeah. Where'd you get this song? Why is this song the only one you know?
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Elena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere. She taught me to play this song while we waited.
It's a nice song.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard.
You all right?
The person who taught me that song was a friend. I spend so much time chasing down knowledge. Sometimes I forget that there are things you learn by doing nothing.
You're doing a lot more than nothing.
Just spending time with the people you care about.
Now that,
What have you learned from me?
in no universe, is
I
nothing.
suppose how to get myself into life-threatening situations on a daily basis.
I am a good teacher.
The best.
Oh, thank you, Liara.
Well, I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
You don't have to. They will always. You're sorry. You live for 1,000 years, and make no mistake, you will live that long.
Right. But first, why don't you teach me that song?
I'm trying to think if I couldn't hear a sense of Mass Effect music in that.
This place is nice.
Shall
I
I
agree.
over your reports so that you might work here?
Yes, thank you, Glyph.
Alright, fair enough. Yes, it's not in fact mine. This is simply a place that I've been commissioned to use for the time being, under the authority of Admiral... yes, he is Admiral now, isn't he? Admiral Anderson.
Glyph, can you copy that song to my personal files on the Normandy?
Certainly, Dr. Tassoni.
Okie doke.
Shepard.
That would appear to be it.
Shepard.
There we go. Let's go speak to Steve and Mr. N7 himself. Alright, what's the plan here? Me. Invite Lieutenant Cortez. Yeah, mate, why not? Let's see what this biotical thing is. Whatever, the sport.
Sorry we're late. Somebody forgot to pick up the cerveza.
I don't even know what that is.
That somebody was you.
Didn't say it wasn't. So when's the game?
It's about to start.
Seattle Sorcerers versus Usaru Maestros. Gonna be some intense biotaball.
Biotic ball. Alright.
It's just a good little game for troop morale. They'll take it easy.
Are you sure about that? It's not very good morale to take it easy.
In the middle of a war with their troops watching, they'll give it their all.
Absolutely. Have you guys seen Derek Rogers' game lately? Man, he and the Sorcerers have been tearing it up.
Esteban, the Maestros don't lose. Have you seen Tyra Tassanis play? The woman is blue lightning.
You sure you've not been watching too much of her play?
The sorry team has more to do with how they look than how they play.
Hey, that's not true. Not entirely.
Nice catch.
Telling me you don't got the hots for some of the sorcerers?
Okay. Guilty as charged. Who you backing, Shepard?
I don't know anything about them.
I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
The Seattle Sorcerers are one of the few human b-ball teams left. I mean, they were
Okay.
on tour when Earth was hit. Since acquiring Donna Novotny from the hackers, they've been completely unstoppable.
Alright, and what about these guys?
The Maestros have been playing since before first contact. They'll win this.
Alright.
I know the Sorcerers have never beaten the Maestros, but they've never been this hungry either. So, Shep, who's it gonna be?
Alright, you know what? Asari Maestro... Wait, yeah, but is that what they're not called the Asari Maestros, are they? Are they called the Human Sorcerers? I don't think so. Alright. Come on, we are going to take the Human Sorcerers back to Earth with us, and we're going to bloody use those biotics on the Reapers.
You don't bet against the home team.
Yeah, mate.
Mr. Vega, I hope you're hungry for humble pie. When has our commander ever been wrong?
Come on, man. The game's starting. Mierda, he was out. You're blind, ref.
Very well.
Yes, they did it. Now pay up.
Okay.
Why didn't you let me in on the betting?
We weren't exactly betting on who'd win.
We were betting on if you'd pick the winner.
Okay.
Everyone knows you don't bet against Shepard.
Anyway, it was a hell of a game.
Yeah,
all right.
Great evening. Thank you, Shepard.
Very well.
My pleasure.
Let's go.
Tomorrow comes early. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. I still prefer the original over the remake. All right. Let's get. Yeah, I just played it yet. Maybe I'll play the remake. I don't know. I believe that's everyone. Have we got any more messages or anything in here? Let's have a look. But yes, of course we would pick the winner. We have the plot armor. The only thing that didn't translate to was modern. But we've had our say on that. Right. I believe that's everything. Bloody 24 minutes in. God damn it. Right, let's go back to the Normandy. Oh, there we go. We got a new message. Thank you, Specialist Trainer. That was odd. Anyway, pencil me in. From Miranda Lawson. Shepard, care for a night out? I'll be dressed up and meet in the casino. Let's get dressed up and meet in the casino. I'll be the wine red. Miranda, why'd you wait for me to get pencil in Normandy? What do you mean? Miranda, is that you? Anyway. Wait, are they talking about Joker and Edie?
You're the one standing here drooling over some car.
Well, at least his robot friend had tasty cars.
Hell yeah. Yeah, of course. Alright, let's go. No, come on now. I didn't want to trick. God damn it, I didn't want to trigger the dialogue. God, what do you mean? Alright, fine, let's go over here. Oh, what's going on?
One of my old buddies from Basic, he's biotic. He's using a sword now. Some kind of dark energy.
Okay. You very well might be old.
Just keep doing your thing. You and your drone.
You might be old, mate, but you're still here. So, what of it? Off we go. Let's go to this bar, shall we? Oh, wait, we're waiting for Miranda here? Wait, I thought we were going to the bar. Alright, let's go. Let's see what's going on here. What have we got? Ada Wong, where are you? There we go. How you doing, Miranda?
Miranda?
You clean up well, Shepard.
Thank you. It's Kasumi's idea.
Thought we might try an evening out.
Why not? Finally some downtime? Yeah, I didn't see, I didn't think you for the type, Miranda.
Sounds like you have some time to catch your breath.
I do, just not used to it. Feeling a bit lost. It's kind of sad, really.
Lost where?
I got to thinking we needed a break. No point saving the galaxy if we can't enjoy it once in a while.
Agreed. And there will be plenty to enjoy once the Reapers are destroyed in totality. So, gambling. Well, what's with you in this? That thing does not seem to be slowing down. Are you sure it's not broken?
I have to say I'm a bit surprised.
I thought you might be. I can be, severe.
You're focused. Believe me, I understand.
I was thinking about our talk earlier. About having a normal life.
What's the point?
truth is, Shepard, I'm not very good at being normal either. Bit of a disaster, really.
I get it. We just need a little practice.
I gave up trying to be normal a long time ago, Chief. Yeah, it is. Plenty. Yeah. Easy, lighten up. That's not... Right, fine. Here you go. Let's make a start, shall we, Shepard? Come on, Paragon check time.
Look around you. It's a room full of great ideas.
Here? It's nothing but alcohol, gambling, and wasting time.
And many variations of it. What's your favourite drink, Miranda?
Need more wine.
There you go.
Bring the lady more wine.
Oh god. I'm gonna regret this.
We're just friends out on the town. What's the worst that can happen?
Did something happen to her hand?
Let's start some trouble.
Am I going crazy, or did her hand look burnt? Am I being indoctrinated right now? Am I losing my grip on reality? Could have sworn that her hand looked burnt then for a second. Have we never seen Miranda's hand? What's going on here?
The break was nice. We've been fighting Reaper-controlled Geth.
Not anymore.
That's brutal.
I know, right? Why did I even bother equipping us with barriers against those guys?
Could save a life.
Hey, at least you can get your barriers back up if you charge someone.
Yeah, mate. All right, let's go back to the Normandy. Please, no more dialogue. I want to get on with this. Oh.
What do you want to do?
All right.
Really? No, I'm not making fun of you. The arcade sounds great.
Have we had this dialogue yet?
Find me a stuffed toy? Huh. Now it sounds even better. I can't wait till tomorrow either.
All right. Sure. There we go. The day after Valentine's Day. There we go. It all has a happy conclusion. Right. What have we got to say? Wait. Is this loop dialogue though? Okay, I think it is. Right, let's go. Specialist trainer. That's the end of that. Brilliant. Let's go. Let's launch the attack on the Cerberus base. Let's take the fight to the elusive man-child and do what needs to be done with Kai Leng, the douchebag. Let's go. It's still saying that we've got missions to do in the Citadel, but we've either missed those or. By the way, I'm really hoping that we get the. I'm really hoping that we get a. Wait, what's this? Is that? No, that's Novaria. Okay, we can't do anything with that. We can't do anything here, can we? It appear not. No. All right, but we can refuel. Probably no point, but I hope that getting the catalyst from this place launches us up to 8,000. Launches us up to 8,000 war assets, because when we do, I believe that's the point where we get the perfect ending. So we're gonna absolutely knock out the Reapers. What's going on over here? Right, there's definitely gonna be a bloody planet in here. There's got to be something. Alright, come on, here we are. Come on, there's gonna be a planet somewhere. We've got Kronos Station. Oh yes. Alright, it would appear that there's nothing here, so let's go. Kronos Station. Here we go, there it is. That just looks so awkward and lopsided. Can't wait to throw him out the airlock. The MLA, the Malar Red Supergiant Anarius is a minor footnote on the star maps of the Horsehead Nebula, a cold, dying star of about 20 solar masses and 1,500 times Sol radius. Not listed on any charts, its unobtrusive space station is nearly imperceptible in the star's periodic bursts of solar output. ED's advisory. The size and shape of the station suggest many ships could dock in it. Precise measurements would require active scans, which could reveal the Normandy's presence. Given the stakes, this level of accuracy is not recommended. Well, we have a Thanix cannon, a shield, and some armor. Suicide mission yet again as a go.
Shepard, the intel you sent looks good. The fleets are ready to go.
But
we need the catalyst.
Against Cerberus, it won't be long before the Reapers take notice.
Doesn't matter if they do.
Ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus. Once we attack, the Crucible won't stay safe for long. For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
Okay, all right. And is there no backup plan if we don't find the catalyst?
what happens if Cerberus doesn't have the intel we need? or they stop us from getting it.
Then we lead the fleets to Earth and we take our chances. But your intel points to Cerberus and the elusive man holding the information we're looking for.
Very well.
And we have the element of surprise. Cerberus won't know what hit him.
Very well. Let's go. Before that, hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. Wait, so are we waiting to attack Cerberus or waiting to attack Earth? What's he saying there? Cerberus won't know what hit him. We go see now, right. Right, let me speak to the crew first.
I want to make sure we're ready before we commit.
Understood. The fleets are ready when you are.
Absolutely. So, this is, I believe this is actually... Oh, brilliant. I think that this is actually the point of no return. I think, I don't think that there's going to be any secret items where we go to the Citadel after this. I think we've missed all that. But wait, no, we shouldn't, we can't have done, because it would have shown up on the, Wait, unless, no. Let me find Irune, because I need to go to Irune and do a thing, don't we? That's supposed to be something that I'm able to do, so hang on. Here we go, Irune, we found it. So, did I never actually scan this place properly then? Aha, wait. Clearly, I've never actually scanned this place, so I'll grab this, and then I'll, did I never go to this place properly then? I'll give everything a read then. But first, let me grab you. Alright, I assume we are not going to be able... So we've got the Book of Plenix. Alright, so first off, let's start here. Oh, the Reaper's taking interest. We have Jack Sir. Jack Sir features heavily in ancient Volus mythology and folklore, since its bright white surface made it easy to chart in the night sky without the aid of a telescope. Once the Volus developed advanced astronomical equipment, their scientists discovered that Jack Sir's luminosity was caused by a thick carbon monoxide cloud cover that had hidden the real face of the planet for millennia. Orbital distance is 0.6 AU. Orbital period is 0.4 Earth years. Radius is 10,792 kilometers. Day length is 35.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 18.45 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 416 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 1.04 G. Hell yeah. Over here we have Irune, the Volus homeworld. The Volus homeworld is a high-pressure, high-gravity planet that supports an ammonia-based ecology. This rare environment means that the Volus have been slow to colonize, as there are few planets that meet their habitation requirements. Most prefer to stay on Irune, working remotely via the extranet. The more adventurous don the clumsy but vital pressure suits and venture out to worlds in Citadel space to make their fortunes. Irune is remarkable for having done away with warfare as an institution of the state. Volus culture lacks the romantic view of war found in the galaxy's more aggressive species. Physical skirmishes between groups rarely last long, and are almost always ended by social castigation, bargaining agreements, or harsh economic sanctions. Irune's cities tend to be built on fast trade routes rather than militarily defensible positions. This has left them vulnerable to husk attack now that the Reapers have overwhelmed the Turian fleets and begun a ground war on the planet. Citadel Travel Advisory. Irune's ammonia-based atmosphere is toxic to non-Volus life forms. Visitors to Irune must wear pressure suits at all times when traveling outside of environmentally controlled areas. Population is 8.8 billion. Population estimates are pre-invasion. Capital is Lenos. Orbital distance is 1.3 AU. Orbital period is 1.5 Earth years. Radius is 11,525 kilometers. Day length is 36.2 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 60.56 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 9 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 1.5 G. That's all well and good. It would seem that the Reapers do not seem fazed by the environmental conditions of that place. We have Losil. The first of the Aru System's 3 gas giants, Losil is also the largest, boasting over 96 moons. This planet's orbit bustled with hundreds of helium-3 extraction centers. Most of the work population lived on Losil's orbital stations, which were so numerous they became an unofficial city chained together by taxi services and expendable umbilical cords. The Reaper attack here has devastated the infrastructure, raining fragments down onto the gas giants. Orbital distance is 5.8 AU. Orbital period is 14.0 Earth years, or 14 Earth years. Radius is 52,935 kilometers, and day length is 10.6 Earth hours. Very well, the Reapers will not be decimating very much for much longer. Here we go, we have Chirk Sab. Named after a northern Irunian-look deity, Chirk Sab is overshadowed by the economy on Losil and the scientific research on Doldit. The solar system's middle child, Chirk Sab now has the only functioning helium-3 apparatus in the system, as the Reapers have not yet struck there. The space around it is jammed with Volus ships trying to flee the system. Orbital distance is 10.4 AU. Orbital period is 33.6 Earth years. Radius is 39,139 kilometers, and day length is 12.1 Earth hours. Well, with everything that we're going to be reading here, I'm worried that we're not even going to have time to actually do the mission. But oh well. We have Doldit. Doldit's moons have long been mined out, but they still hosted dozens of corporate-owned laboratories relocated there to avoid the environmental restrictions placed on research and development firms by Irun. Everything from weapon testing to cutting-edge biological research was outsourced to facilities orbiting Doldit. This made it an attractive target for the Reapers, who sent a small but powerful force to blow the facilities into scrap. Orbital distance is 20.8 AU. Orbital period is 95.2 Earth years. Radius is 28,982 kilometers, and day length is 10.6 Earth hours. Well, guys, we are reaching the end of the. We are reaching. Yeah, you guys get over yourselves. We are nearing the end. Okay, there we go. There we go. If I go here, we are reaching the. No, we are reaching the last. This is going to be the last selection of planets that we will be investigating, most likely. There might be one more system for us to get if if the things that we need don't happen to be here, but there might be. Volus fabrication units. Okay, I'll look at those. Hell yeah, we'll give those a look. But come on, there we go. Right, hang on. Try this again, because I'm going to get. There we go. Fuel. Probably don't even need that, do we? 200 units fuel. Oh, well. Yes, so that's 100% war assets in here. I'm going to go this way, you douchebags. Ooh. Right, let's go over here to Nura. Yeah, mate. Off we go. Nura. Hell yeah. Over here, what we got? Omakar. Alright, we've got Lahu. Massive silicate-filled dust storms plague the surface of Lahu. In an odd partnership of commerce and science, high-rolling Volus casinos on Omakar entered a partnership with the scientific research teams whose observation satellites watch over Lahu. The casinos took bets on how long Lahu storms would last and how high their wind speed might climb. Payouts made the rare Volus rich, with jackpot winners forming a small fraternal order. The Reapers have destroyed the satellites. Orbital distance is 1.1 AU. Orbital period is 1.2 Earth years. Radius is 8,616 kilometers. Day length is 53.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.74 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 0.85 degrees Celsius. And surface gravity is 0.85 G. Alright. Over here we have Omakar. What have we got for us? Omakar is a temperate garden world currently in its megafauna stage. The planet's nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere and dextro-amino acid-based life wasn't particularly attractive to the Volus, so they sold the colonization rights to their Turian partners. Omakar's spaceports and major roads were blasted into craters by the Reapers, largely immobilizing the population. Its Turian defenders are slowly being pushed back by ground forces. Well, make sure it's extra slow and we'll be there to sort you guys out. We're almost there. Colony founded in 1153 CE. Population is 259,200,000. Population estimate is pre-invasion. Capital is Starlik. Orbital distance is 2 AU. Orbital period is 2.7 Earth years. Radius is 6,739 kilometers. Day length is 25.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 1.29 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 16 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 1.03 G. Alright, over here we've got a yellowish gas giant, Whelm Arun. Whelm Arun is a hydrogen-helium gas giant. The phrase Whelm Arun in the Volus native language translates to the Golden One, a reference to its deep yellow-orange rings. With much to prospectors' dismay, there was no gold to be found in its moons. Whelm Arun's economic contribution to the system was the ubiquitous helium-3, but the collection materials have since been destroyed by the Reapers. Orbital distance is 6.8 AU. Orbital period is 17.7 Earth years. Radius is 62,522 kilometers and day length is 16.4 Earth hours. Very well. Everything that was lost can be rebuilt, and it shall be rebuilt. Gorgon. Like Whelm Arun, Gorgon was a hydrogen-helium gas giant whose helium-3 infrastructure was destroyed by the Reapers. Alright, simple enough. Orbital distance is 13.4 AU. Orbital period is 49.2 Earth years. Radius is 67,733 kilometers, and day length is 13 Earth hours. Sounds good. Let's give it all a scan, shall we? Yeah, mate, we got you. Omakar. Come on, give us some fossils. Give us some fossils. Do it. Give me the fossils. I'm gonna go to the Citadel and sort that out. Volus Intelligence Archives. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. 50%, and there's probably going to be some like fuel or something somewhere about. There you go. Doing your thing. There we go. There's that, because now I can get you. It's going to be 250 units of fuel, and that sorts us out to maximum. So see you guys in a bit. You will not last. You will not last the end of this real life day. You know that, right? I'm going to finish the game today. Not in this episode. Probably not even in the next episode. But the episode after that, I believe, is the final one, and we might as well do the whole thing in one mission, in one episode. We're in Asori, and we've got Mola. For a terrestrial planet, Mola hurtles around the system's spire at breakneck speed. Its rapid orbit and molten core cause oceans of magma to be pumped out onto the surface, cooling into continent-sized formations, then erased by fresh flows of molten rock. Orbital distance is 0.3 AU. Orbital period is 0.1 Earth years. Radius is 7,608 kilometers. Day length is 18.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 3.78 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 625 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.82 G. Brilliant. Over here we have Atos Urn. Atos Urn was claimed along with the rest of the system after the Volus learned FTL travel. In the Great Volus exploration push of 300 BCE, the species found only a few planets capable of supporting their colonies. They did, however, discover many planets teeming with valuable elements. The orbiting robo-mining platforms of Atos Urn have since been shot through by the Reapers. Little remains except the occasional bit of space debris posing a navigation hazard. Orbital distance is 1 AU. Orbital period is 1 Earth years. Radius is 7,556 kilometers. Day length is 40.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 2.82 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 141 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.49 G. Alright, brilliant. Well, here along the third orbital plane we have Yantau. Even by Volus standards, the pressure on Yantau is crushing. With an atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide, argon, and small traces of oxygen, the surface is devoid of life. However, tiny fossilized sea creatures have been discovered in the deepest crevices of what used to be Yantau's oceans. Orbital distance is 1.6 AU. Orbital period is 2 Earth years. Radius is 11,460 kilometers. Day length is 37.9 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 133.1 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 325 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 1.45 G. Very well. Awesome. I need better commentary. We have Kalo. Kalo's frigid surface is dotted with impact craters left during a legendary meteor shower that happened more than 400,000 years ago. The meteors contain traces of cobalt, but not enough to warrant a full-scale mining expedition. The Volus have largely left Kalo alone, as have the Reapers. Orbital distance is 3.2 AU. Orbital period is 5.7 Earth years. Radius is 11,489 kilometers. Day length is 93.9 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is minus 93 degrees Celsius, and gravity is 0.91 G. Brilliant. We've got one more planet left, and then we can complete all the Citadel missions. We've got Solu Paulus. Solu Paulus' helium-3 collection mechanisms historically turned a large profit, not because of any great immigration into the Asori system, but because Solu Paulus made a good refueling stop between Irun and Satu Ard. Warned of the Reaper's battle plans but left with little other option, a select team of workers at Solu Paulus sent out phony communications suggesting that important military data was being handed off here. When the Reaper sent in a force of husks, they ran into the Volus' trap, a chain reaction that annihilated the station. Oh, go on, lads. Orbital distance is 6.6 AU. Orbital period is 17.2 Earth years. Radius is 28,567 kilometers, and day length is 14.7 Earth hours. Right. Not going to be anything there, is there?
I found something.
Oh, there is. Hang on. What is this? It turns out there actually is Volus, like, military intelligence here. Hang on. Let's see what we got. What we got? Remains. War assets. Volus Dreadnought Quunu. Oh, get added to the fleet, you sexy British strategist. Let's go. Whoa. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have the... No. How dare you tell me you don't have fossilized remains? What do you mean? That's just rude. I'm gonna go back this way. You could tell me that that planet didn't have fossilized remains for me. What do you mean? That's just... brother. What? No, I'm sorry, that can't... That's not on. We've got Satu Ard. Sure. Come on, please have the remains that I'm after. Right, here we go. This is it. This is the last one, I believe. Three more things to do. We've got Polo Tem. This world is believed to be an extrasolar capture that built up its atmosphere over millions of years to become the hothouse it is today. Volus Robominers descended on Polo 10 when Element Zero was first discovered there, and in turn, pirates descended on the Volus. The pirates then found out, to their detriment, that wealthy Volus can buy a lot of influence in the Turian hierarchy. The Reapers occupied Polo 10's orbital stations rather than destroy them outright. It is possible that Element Zero is rare enough that the Reapers harvest it, but it is more likely that the Reapers are stationing ships here in case the Turian forces they drove off seek to recapture it. Alright, yeah, possible. Orbital distance is 2.1 AU. Orbital period is 3.1 Earth years. Radius is 5,738 kilometers. Day length is 35.8 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 28.6 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 262 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.78 G. Brilliant. Over here we have a red thing looking like Relar. Relar is a barren terrestrial rock world. Only a small portion of the planet has been explored, as cursory scans showed little of interest on Relar compared to the ESO deposits on the neighboring world of Polo 10. The planet appears not to have garnered Reaper attention, which would make it a good rendezvous point for any scattered organic force needing to discharge their drive cores. Orbital distance is 3 AU. Orbital period is 5.3 Earth years. Radius is 5,082 kilometers. Day length is 23.2 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 4.62 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 28 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.37 G. Alright, I'm just going to give that a bit of a scan. There we go. Nope, okay, alright, we're going over here. Nalsin. Get lost. Nalsin. A lonely world of rock and ice, Nalsin clings to the outer rim of the Satu Ard system. Its freezing temperatures and carbon dioxide atmosphere were braved by ESO smugglers, who set up camps in the tunnels honeycombing the southern hemisphere's mountain ranges. The camps were abandoned when Turian patrols began regular raids on the smugglers' cave systems. Orbital distance is 23.4 AU. Orbital period is 113.6 Earth years. Radius is 4,494 kilometers. Day length is 20.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.97 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 156 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.64 G. That's all well and good because I'm going to scan the thing before the Reapers even show up. Hell yeah. Because if we go over here, yep, boom. Come on, sort us out. Volus engineering team, war assets. Not quite what I was after, but you know what? We can use them. I'm gonna go. Wait. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Fine, I'll just go out and do this again. Oh wow, these guys are right behind me. Get the fuel. Go. 200 units of fuel. It works. It works. I believe that's maximum. Let's get back to the mass relay. Chase me if you want, Chief. Let's go find out where these. Let's go find where this other place that I haven't been is. Where this fossil is. But the Hourglass Nebula over here, that doesn't appear to have anything on it, so I might as well see what's here, you know. So if I do like a scan, for example. Aha, so there are things here. Hang on. Erinley. I feel like I recognise Erinley. We've probably been here before, haven't we? Wait, was this a toxic world from Mass Effect 2? Is it actually? Is this fossilized? Credits recovered? No, it wasn't. Right, okay. Well, we need to start scanning everything anyway, so let's start. Wait, I can get you, can't I? Sorts us out. 100 units fuel. Oh, well, sure, why not? Let's start. Oren Mila. A medium-sized gas giant, Oren Mila is close enough to its parent star to suffer massive changes in temperature during its day and night periods. This leads to powerful convection currents and storms throughout its hydrogen-helium atmosphere. Gathering helium-3 to refuel is possible for the hardiest of exploration craft, but lesser ships are nearly always lost in the attempt. Oren Mila is within the frost line of its solar system, where icy-cored gas giants do not usually form. For this reason, it is believed to be an extrasolar planet captured by its star's gravity. Orbital distance 0.5 AU. Orbital period is 0.3 Earth years. Radius is 34,653 kilometers and day length is 13.7 Earth hours. Moving on to Erinley. We have Erinley is a garden world in its last stages of habitability. While its soil still supports agriculture, its animal biodiversity has fallen to record lows, and the most successful remaining life is toxic blue-green algae and insect-like pest species. We have met those. A large Solarian colony is trying to restore biodiversity to the planet, but setbacks are a fact of life. Mineral and fuel mining remains lucrative, however, and Erinley has a thriving spaceport that refuels many ships passing into the terminus systems. Orbital distance is 0.95 AU. Orbital period is 0.9 Earth years. Radius is 6,711 kilometers. Day length is 32.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 1.1 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature is 32 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 1.1 G. Brilliant. And soon enough we'll be able to get back to the terminus systems. Oh my goodness, Aganju. Aganju is an extremely large rock planet with a thin atmosphere of hydrogen and carbon monoxide. Abundant in both copper and platinum, the crust has been scanned by mining bots from Erinley, but the specialized equipment to work for the specialized equipment to work in Aganju's heavy gravity, more than 5 Gs, has created prohibitive cost. It's created prohibitive costs, and so Aganju is largely unexploited. Orbital distance is 3.2 AU. Orbital period is 5.7 Earth years. Radius is 10,008 kilometers. Day length is 23.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.02 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 93 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 5.3 G. Brilliant. Over here we've got this red gas giant, which is Olokun. Olokun Sky Harvest is a standard gas giant composed of hydrogen and helium. The spacefarers from Erinley gather helium-3 from here rather than Oronmila, as its atmosphere is much more predictable. Orbital distance is 6 AU. Orbital period is 14.7 Earth years. Radius is 64,718 kilometers, and day length is 11.9 Earth hours. Alright, and that's everything sorted from here. Because I can. Hell yeah, we're gonna do about it. Let's go over here to Ploitari. I will be able to get back, that's a promise. But I may have to go stop off somewhere for some fuel. We have Ploitari. Alright, and that is Agella. Only known from scan data picked up by space probes, Agella is currently classified as a dwarf planet. A warm, barren rock, its thin atmosphere is composed of carbon dioxide and oxygen. Significant alumina deposits in its crust make its density and gravity very low indeed. Orbital distance is 0.7 AU. Orbital period is 0.6 Earth years. Radius is 1,511 kilometers. Day length is 19.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.03 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 125 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.1 G. I cannot pretend to know why there is battle music playing. Xanathu. Believed to be a post-garden world, Xanathu has large deposits of calcium carbonate in its sedimentary rocks, indicating it may have once had plate tectonics and even plant life. Its swirling clouds of dust and snow may have occurred more recently and blocked the sun, creating a mass extinction event. Its surface gravity is comfortable and its temperature tolerable by most sapient species. Orbital distance is 1.9 AU. Orbital period is 2.6 Earth years. Radius is 6,619 kilometers. Day length is 53.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.38 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 16 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 1.2 G. Brilliant. Over here we have Sinalus. Space probes indicate that Sinalus is nowhere near as hospitable as its neighbor Xanathu. Sinalus' hydrogen-argon atmosphere is thought to be anathema to life, but the presence of borax on the surface spawned by a boron-heavy core indicates the planet may once have had water. Orbital distance is 2.2 AU. Orbital period is 3.3 Earth years. Radius is 5,391 kilometers. Day length is 66.8 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 1.23 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 3 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.84 G. Brilliant. And last but not least, over here we have Thagan. Thagan rounds out the trio of planets only scouted by space probe in this backwater solar system. A frozen ball with significant amounts of tin in its crust, Thagan has a fractional atmosphere with trace amounts of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Strange radiation emissions have been charted coming off of Thagan, but it is unknown if these are from radioactive elements or merely a star's radiation reflected by a high albedo surface. Orbital distance is 4.1 AU. Orbital period is 8.3 Earth years. Radius is 3,581 kilometers. Day length is 28.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.05 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 116 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.56 G. Alright, well, let's start giving the thing a scan. Alright, you guys are on your way. That's all well and good, because guess what? I'm on my way out. And there's nothing you can do about it. Up we go. Start you. Boom. What have you got for us? Terminus freighters. Oh yes, war assets. We've been missing out on all these things. It would appear that oh, that's just 100%. Alright, see you guys in a bit, I suppose. It would appear that we are already... Alright, okay, I'm going to have to go get some more fuel. It would appear that we are already approaching 8,000. We simply... we don't even need the catalyst. We do, actually. But we won't even need... we won't even need the war assets from the Crucible because we've got it. Right, let me go get some fuel. Right, let's have a look what we got here. We're going over here to Faria. There we go. We can do both of these in one as well. Faria. Oh, yes. Right, over here we've got what looks to be Quarem. A scorchingly hot planet close to its parent star, Quarem was bombarded by comets and asteroids during its earliest geological periods. As the solar system stabilized, these occurrences leveled off until the planet became geologically inactive. Its nitrogen and helium atmosphere is extremely thick due to heavy metals making the planet's core very dense. Unfortunately, these metals are deep below the crust, making mining impractical. Orbital distance is 0.2 AU. Orbital period is 0.1 Earth years. Radius is 3137 kilometers. Day length is 53.1 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 2.22 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 558 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 3.5 G. Brilliant. Over here we've got this thing, Daratar. Though ancient riverbeds crisscross the plains of Daratar, photodissociation has long since dried up the photodissociation has long since dried up the world. There are indications of ancient mining operations, but any structures have long since been buried or worn away by the planet's seasonal dust storms. Orbital distance is 0.9 AU. Orbital period is 0.9 Earth years. Radius is 3,937 kilometers. Day length is 62.8 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.49 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 66 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.5 G. Brilliant. What we got? We've got Tunfigel. First charted by the Solarians, Tunfigel Hardheart is noted for its platinum and uranium deposits, making robo-mining a lucrative activity. While the surface temperature is well within the range of a comfortable EVA excursion, the extremely dense Tunfigel generates a dangerous gravitational pull 5 times that of Earth. The Solarian miners exploiting the planet derisively nicknamed planets such as these Elcor Taurus traps. Oh yes. Orbital distance is 1.8 AU. Orbital period is 2.4 Earth years. Radius is 10,772 kilometers. Day length is 35.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.03 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 31 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 5.1 G. Brilliant. Over here we have what looks to be a gas giant, Nephros. Nephros, Restless Sleep, is a relatively small hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant. Its atmosphere is home to spectacular winds of up to 350 km per hour and electrical storms up to 700 times the power of those on Earth, which indicate that its hydrogen clouds contain moderate amounts of water vapor. Orbital distance is 7.5 AU. Orbital period is 20.6 Earth years. Radius is 44,750 km and day length is 11.9 Earth hours. Very well. We've got what looks to be about 3 planets left. We have Alingon. Alingon, Deceptive, was so named by Solarian scouts because as their probes landed on the planet, their instruments started going awry. This turned out to be due to the high concentration of magnetically active periclase, magnesia, on the core and crust in the core and crust of the planet. This interferes with scans and broadcasts, which has given rise to countless spacer stories of pirates lying in wait in Alingon's magnetosphere, or crashed ships with untold fortunes stranded on the surface. In reality, any pirates would have a hard time locating prey amongst all the interference, and would live lives cut off from the rest of the galaxy as the magnetosphere kills extraplanetary communication. Alingon's other natural features are a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide, spectacular dry ice formations and xenon gas, which can be skimmed from the upper atmosphere and used in ion thrusters. Orbital distance is 10.1 AU. Orbital period is 31.7 Earth years even. Radius is 3,185 kilometers. Day length is 56.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.04 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 166 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.5 G. Brilliant. We've got 2 more left. And then, oh my goodness, we're just about ready. Here we go, we've got Wenrum. And we won't be launching this attack on Cerberus ourselves either. We will be by ourselves, I should say. We will be going with the full might of the goddamn galaxy. We have Wenrum. Wenrum, White Knight, takes its name from a Solarian story in the Romantic period of a knight who refused all temptation to riches, carnality, and even flavorful food until justice was served to the poor and oppressed. The planet is so named because of its white, highly reflective surface, composed mainly of titanium dioxide and ice, and no atmosphere to speak of to dim its albedo. Orbital distance is 11.8 AU. Orbital period is 40.6 Earth years. Radius is 1,574 kilometers. Day length is 59.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 178 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.1 G. Brilliant. Over here we've got this red rocky planet. On the outer rim of the orbital plane we have Antikythera. Antikythera, fused metal, is so named because of its spectacular craters. A planet high in various grades of iron oxide, Antikythera is regularly pummeled by loose asteroids in the nearby belt between it and Wenrum. The iron melted and fused by the incoming meteors makes for spectacular landscape shots that look alien no matter what part of the galaxy you may be from. However, due to frequent meteor impacts, exploration is considered highly dangerous even to those with advanced kinetic barriers, which includes us. Orbital distance is 12.3 AU. Orbital period is 43.3 Earth years. Radius is 5,658 kilometers. Day length is 21.1 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 180 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.8 G. Brilliant. Let's give everything a scan. The Reapers will probably take an interest in a moment. Oh, here we go. Oh, you guys really don't care, do you? You guys are bloody hopeless. You really don't care about this system. That's absolutely fine, because I'm going to scan you, and we're going to get some fossils from it. I can smell it. Shadowbrook, a starship tech, even. There we go. Probably should have kept that. 600 units of fuel. Oh my goodness, look at us go. And that's everything there. Brilliant. I'm just going to wind the Reapers up because I can. Look at us go. It's just got the one Reaper, seemingly. There we go. Alright. Sowilo. There we go. Sowilo, that's my name for it. Let's go. Oh yes, the last one. Potentially the last one. We have Uruz. Sounds like a black speech. A large rock planet with a pressure cooker atmosphere of nitrogen and argon, Uruz's silicate-rich crust is relatively low density. It was largely ignored by the Solarian explorers who first charted the system. Orbital distance is 0.25 AU. Orbital period is 0.1 Earth years. Radius is 9,266 kilometers. Day length is 51 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 78.58 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 635 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 2.1 G. Alright, and over here we have Kenaz. Kenaz's extremely thin atmosphere is mostly methane and helium. The Solarian explorers who named the system set up a small mining presence for recovering nickel and chromium, used in making stainless steels. Orbital distance is 0.55 AU. Orbital period is 0.5 Earth years. Radius is 5,501 kilometers. Day length is 68.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is 72 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.69 G. Brilliant. 4 more. We have Hagalaz. This place definitely has our fossils on it. Hagalaz is a second-tier garden world that receives little attention from the galactic community. A Solarian mining expedition initially discovered the planet, which was promptly strong-armed away from them by organized crime figures. Hagalaz's exploration rights were then sold to the highest bidder, which led to a brief burst of mining colonies in the 2000s, but most of them were abandoned when other planets were found with more accessible resources. Though Hagalaz has a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere capable of supporting life, its rotational period is slower than Earth's, making its day and night 98 Earth days long. Wow. The intense heat on one side of the planet and the extreme cold on the other make for violent storm cells wherever the sun is rising or setting. As a result, the flora and fauna of Hagalaz have developed the capability to live in cycles of ice, flooding, baking heat, and dramatic air pressure changes. The biota of the planet has been largely unexploited by the exotic pet and gardening trades, since simulating their natural conditions is problematic for the average consumer. Orbital distance is 0.95 AU. Orbital period is 1 Earth years. Radius is 6,309 kilometers. Day length is 28.3 Earth days. Atmospheric pressure is 0.83 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 72 degrees Celsius during the day and minus 64 degrees Celsius during the night. And surface gravity is 0.69 G. Oh yes, we have Ansus. A large rock planet, Ansus was once under development by a consortium of robo-mining interests, but an epidemic of accidents and sabotage cost the lives of hundreds of workers and eventually drove them off the world. Despite numerous accusations among the mining corporations and a dozen or more trials, popular opinion holds that the real saboteurs were never found. Okie doke. Orbital distance is 1.6 AU. Orbital period is 2 Earth years. Radius is 8,795 kilometers. Day length is 26.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.14 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 7 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 2.7 G. Alright, 2 more. Where are we at? Where we got? We've got a gas giant thing up here, and I actually don't know where the last one is. Thurisaz. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Thurisaz has a decrepit automated infrastructure for refueling merchant vessels with helium-3. Painted onto the metal in a Solarian dialect are the words self-serve. Orbital distance is 3 AU. Orbital period is 5.2 Earth years. Radius is 57,287 kilometers, and day length is 18.8 Earth hours. Brilliant. I'll go over here. Where is it? Where is it? There you are. You are Issa. A rock and ice planet. Issa has a... Oh, let's say Issa. Issa has a thin... No, I'm going to say Issa. A rock and ice planet, Issa has a thin atmosphere of methane and ethane. Its borax deposits, largely trapped beneath the ice, were never considered valuable enough to mine since synthetic substitutes and alternative sources became widely available. Orbital distance is 5.4 AU. Orbital period is 12.6 Earth years. Radius is 7,219 kilometers. Day length is 66.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is minus 135 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 1.5 G. Now, for what could potentially be the last planet that we were reading out, I decided I would switch it up a little bit at the end, and those resources will become widely accessible once again. Anyway, and there are people in this galaxy who will live long enough to see it, mainly Asari and Krogan. There we go. Just scan. You've got our you've got our fossils on you, haven't you? Where are you? Come on, show them. Show me. Boom. What have you got? Shadow Broker support team? That's not what I was after. God damn it. It would appear that we've got more to read. How dare you? Come on, where are you? Where are these? Where are you? Fine. I'll go out and I'll do it again. Because I can. Where are you? I want this fuel. I want this 100% war assets. Come on. Where are you? Come on. I'll do it. I will do it. I'm gonna win this. I will do it. Where are you? Come on. Oof. I'm doing that. It's just so close every time. Where are you? Come on. Where is this? There you go. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine because I can do this. Then I can do this. Haha. Hell yeah. Boom. Grab that. Yeah, mate. 200 units of fuel. This is going to be a big, long video, I can tell. Oh, my goodness. Right. Let's make our way all the way down here. The Hourglass Nebula has been completed. Let me go find somewhere else. There's a few places that we haven't been to here. We've got the Ninmar Cluster. We've got the Shadow Sea, the Kepler Verge. I know I've been to some of these places. That's the thing. Ninmar Cluster. I believe I've been here. That's the thing. But we'll get the place. The Reapers are here now, so there's probably some war assets for us to get. Boom. Let's be gone. Come on. Listening, but yeah, we have definitely been here. Oh, Mask and Zol. Okay. But can I scan anything here? Are the Reapers going to take an interest? Surely they will. I'm going to scan everything. I'm just going to scan everything. Come on. I will do it. The Reapers have been everywhere here, it would seem. Can I get out of here in time? I will do. I will do that. There you go. Of course I will. Right, I'm going to... This one more little scan. So I know I've been everywhere here. That's the thing. I know this, most certainly. So
evasion successful.
We have Mullazul over here, and we will definitely make that journey. Hell yeah! Right, scan. Right, okay. So no, nothing, and the Reapers don't even seem to care either. Okay, all right. Well, it turns out that whoa, Inakos. No, all right. I assume I've read that. But yeah, it would appear that just even this far into the game, there's just no war assets here. Alright. If you say so, refuel, and off we go. See you in a bit, Chief. Not gonna happen. We go over here to the Kepler Verge. Yeah, mate. Newton. I don't recognise this. Oh, and Tarom. Yeah, we have been here. Never mind. You haven't got anything here. God damn it. Fair enough. Let's go over here to the Nubian Expanse. Now this, I remember from Mass Effect 1, and maybe Mass Effect 2. And now, we're going to make sure we collect everything valuable in Mass Effect 3. Oh yes. So there's a few things here. We clearly have not read everything. Let's get to place. There we go. Pragia. Oh, Pragia. That's where I recognise this from. There we go. Research data from Pragia. Okay. I will read the whole thing in a bit, but just... Okay, alright. So clearly, let's make a start. We have Bannock. Bannock is a large superterrestrial hothouse with a crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere. A high average density of over 7 grams per cubic centimeter indicates that Bannock is a mineralogical treasure trove, if only there was some way to safely reach its seas of molten metal and loads of radioactives. The planet's mass is so great that trace amounts of helium-3 and molecular hydrogen can be found in the atmosphere. Orbital distance is 0.73 AU. Orbital period is 0.6 Earth years. Radius is 7,963 kilometers. Day length is 54.8 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 65.4 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 599 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 1.6 G. And here we go. We have the place where Jack was raised. Pragia. The jungle planet Pragia is overrun by choking hypergrowth caused by industrially mutated plant species. This, combined with its relative isolation and lack of population, has made Pragia an occasional base of operations for drug runners, weapons smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agents seeking secrecy. Sustained habitation on Pragia is extremely difficult, where mutant and even poisonous plant life can overgrow colonies in days instead of years. Orbital distance is 1.3 AU. Orbital period is 1.5 Earth years. Radius is 5,137 kilometers. Day length is 29.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.84 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 54 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.87 G. Brilliant. Over here we have Alkanost. Alkanost is a standard ice giant with a methane-ammonia atmosphere. It has an unusually strong magnetic field, which is occasionally useful when ships need to discharge their drives. Orbital distance is 2.47 AU. Orbital period is 3.9 Earth years. Radius is 17,946 kilometers. Day length is 18.8 Earth hours. Alright, nice. Over here we have Gamayon. I took a moment to click the thing then. Gamayon is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with 6 large icy moons. The outermost one, Gagula, is of note for a well-preserved wreckage of an ancient starship that was recovered by a Turian military surveyor. Little information has been released to the public on the vessel, aside from a scholarly paper regarding how the internal layout suggests a horizontally oriented race. Okido. Orbital distance is 5.19 AU. Orbital period is 11.8 Earth years. Radius is 50,875 kilometers and day length is 65.6 Earth hours. Brilliant. Don't mind if I do. Over here we have Zernitra. Cold, distant Zernitra has an extremely low density and is thought to be mainly water ice around a small rocky core. It has little to recommend it. Orbital distance is 7.78 AU. Orbital period is 21.8 Earth years. Hang on a second. Okay, we're back. So, orbital distance is 7.78 AU. Orbital period is 21.8 Earth years. Radius is 2,683 kilometers. Day length is 44.9 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is minus 158 degrees Celsius. Surface gravity is 0.16 G. Brilliant. And that would appear to take up most of everything here. So, we're gonna alert the Reapers to our presence. Then, yeah, mate. Oh wow, these guys are all over the place. Come on, there's gonna be. There you are. No, wait. I'm not gonna do that one. Hang on a second, Chief. Let me do this. Yeah, mate. Yoink. Nice. 350. Oh, okay. See into that. Brilliant. We have Quatasi in this direction. Sure. Let's go to Kalabsha. Why not? Yep. Oh, 2 planets. And what's this thing over here? Yam. Okay. With over 90% of its surface covered in oceans, Yam is a habitable nitrogen-oxygen world, but its extremes can be quite hostile to sapient life. The heat from its extremely long days reaches dangerous levels, ranging from 44 degrees Celsius at night to 53 degrees Celsius in the afternoon in the temperate zones. Hurricanes run unchecked across the oceans, with winds reaching up to 250 kilometers per hour. Wow. While there are some arthropod-like animals, the predominant forms of life are various kinds of toxic algae blooms that stretch hundreds of kilometers across. However, other biohydrocarbon algae blooms are suitable for use as biofuel, and farming the green gold forms the backbone of Yam's economy. Colony founded in 2170 CE. Population is 488,504. Capital is New Karnak. Has this place not been attacked by Reapers yet? Orbital distance is 2 AU. Orbital period is 2.8 Earth years. Radius is 6,501 kilometers. Day length is 69.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 1.8 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 34 degrees Celsius along the temperate zone, and surface gravity is 1.1 G. Brilliant. Alright, and over here we have Tefnut. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Tefnut is home to a helium-3 collection and the nearest refueling facility to the Nubian Expanse's mass relay. As such, it is a major gateway to the Verge and Terminus systems, and has become famous for its hospitality industry. Tefnut's motto is known throughout the galaxy: like home, only better. Visitors here can stay at expansive resort stations, watch locally produced entertainment, buy mind-affecting substances not welcome in Citadel space, and rent companionship. Resources are shipped in from Yam at substantial discounts, allowing the small space stations to have surprising luxuries such as edible arthropods and large amounts of fresh water. Population is 33,810, spread across 5 space stations. Orbital distance is 4.1 AU. Orbital period is 8.3 Earth years. Radius is 57,010 kilometers. Day length is 8.8 Earth hours. Brilliant. Nice. I read that weird, but oh well. Scan! We have... come on. Give us the fossils of things that are surviving on a planet that is otherwise hostile to alien life. Alliance Marine Recon Unit, hell yeah. 103rd Marine, oh, okay, fine, you're just gonna do that. You're gonna do me like that. You're gonna do me like that. Alright, come on. Where's this, the Reaper's gonna show up anytime now. There we go. Oh, come on, don't, I wanted that. No, this ain't gonna work, not like that. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna do this. Nope. I want it. Nice. Come on. We've got this. 300 units of fuel. Let's go. See you guys in a bit. Quatasi. I'm going over here. Yeah, mate. This is it. Now, this should be the last one. It bloody well will be the last one. We have what looks to be just one thing. It's Noressa. Noressa is an unremarkable methane ammonia ice giant with a small family of icy moons. It is likely that the Quatasi system had additional worlds earlier in its history, but these have been swallowed by the aging giant star. Quatasi is an elderly, metal-poor population 2 star, broadly similar to Arcturus. Orbital distance is 6.17 AU. Orbital period is 2.4 Earth years. Radius is 42,214 kilometers and day length is 19.2 Earth hours. Scan, come on. Give me the thing that I need. Come on. Somehow there are going to be fossils in here. I don't know how it's possible, but it's going to be possible. There we go. Come on, we're going to do it. Alliance Frigate Trafalgar, sure. Yeah, mate. Alliance Third Fleet, no. That wasn't what I was after, which means there's going to be one more goddamn system. And the fuel's here. Sick. I'm going to have to do this in the next 50 fuel. What worthless. Anyway, sure. That's the Nubian Expanse 100% sorted. That means there's going to be one more system for us to do. There's going to be one more system. I thought I was going to try and do this in one video, but evidently I'm going to have to do this another time. Argus Row, Shadow Sea. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to do this in the next one. Alrighty then, that is about all the time I've got for today. I hope you guys had about as much fun as I did. If there are any games I can't exit here, I'm going to have to go back. Let's go back to the Citadel for a bit. If there are any games you'd like to see me play, feel free to suggest them down in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And have a splendid day.